Hello and welcome to today's podcast on Daily Dose. This is a program on Victor Inspires that brings to you sustainable and workable principles for your transformation in order for you to live your best life and be the best you. My name is Victor John Edet and I'm super excited to connect with you today. On today's podcast, I will be discussing the 5 golden rules of goal setting. Goal setting is a powerful process of thinking about your ideal future and for motivating yourself to turn your vision of this future into reality. The process of setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life. By knowing precisely what you want to achieve, you know where you have to concentrate your efforts. You'll also quickly spot the distractions that can so easily lead you astray. Setting goals gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and resources so that you can make the most of your life. By setting sharp, clearly defined goals, you can measure and take pride in the achievement of those goals, and you'll see forward progress in what might previously have seemed a long, pointless grind. You'll also raise your self-confidence as you recognize your own ability and competence in achieving the goals that you have set. What then are the 5 golden rules of goal setting? Rules number 1. Set goals that motivate you. When you set a goal, it has to mean something, and there has to be a value to achieving it. If the outcome is of little to no importance to you, then the chances of you putting in the work are next to none. So, start with the goals that are highest in your priority list. It's easy to be overwhelmed by everything that needs to be done. So start small, or rather start simple. We live in a stacked-sized world, meaning that we are able to digest information in short bits and shut down when we receive too much. Break down your goals into your top 3 or top 5 overall goals, the ones with the highest sense of urgency. If it helps, write down why they are valuable to you. Rule number 2. Set SMART goals. You may have heard of these already, but it's always useful to have a refresher. If you haven't heard about this acronym SMART, here's what it stands for: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific. Your goals need to be as specific as possible. Otherwise, they won't give you enough direction to follow through. Goals are like a lamp lightening the way. The brighter the light, the clearer the road ahead. Measurable. Give yourself realistic deadlines to finish the task at hand. Adding specific dates, amounts, times makes your progress quantifiable. For example, instead of saying reduce expenses, say something like reduce expenses by 10% in the next 12 months. That gives you a fixed amount, a time frame to complete your goal and visualize the finish line. Attainable. Be honest with yourself. Your action plan will determine exactly how you will reach the specific goal. If you set a goal that you have no hope of achieving, you will only demoralize yourself and erode your confidence. By setting realistic yet challenging goals, you hit the balance you need. These are the types of goals that requires you to raise the bar, and they bring the greatest personal satisfaction. Relevant. Align your goals with the direction you want your life and career to take. Balancing the alignment between long-term and short-term will give you the focus you'll need. Time-bound. Having a finish line will mean you'll get to celebrate when you accomplish your goal. Having set deadlines gives you a sense of urgency that is lacking when goals are open-ended. Rule number 3, write down your goals. The physical act of writing down a goal makes it real and tangible. You have no excuse for forgetting about it. As you write, use the word will instead of would like to or might. For example, I will reduce my operating expenses by 10% this year. Not, I would like to reduce my operating expenses by 10% this year. The first goal statement has power, and you can see yourself reducing expenses. The second lacks passion and gives you an excuse if you get sidetracked. After writing down your goals, post your goals in visible places to remind yourself every day of what it is you intend to do. Put them on your walls, desks, computer monitor, bathroom mirror, or refrigerators as a constant reminder. Rule number 4, put a plan in action. It's easy to get so focused on the outcome that you forget the steps needed to achieve the outcome. You might go from A through Z, giving little thought to B, C, D, and everything in between. So write down all of the individual steps. This is your roadmap to executing your plan as flawlessly as possible. Entrepreneurs that develop a map to reach an achievement or overcome indecision are compelled to take action. Along the way, seek out the advice of your peers, a former business partner, a trusted advisor or mentor. They might have insights you are overlooked, or rather you've overlooked. Rule number 5, walk the plan. Having a plan in place makes you official. Walking the plan makes you successful. If you take the time to draw up a good plan, why not use it? It's tempting to keep changing your mind or to draw new plans when things go awry. But variables aren't an excuse not to stick to the plan. Trust your instincts. One important piece of advice I've given is look long term but live short term. It's really easy to think about the things you want and the money you can make, but those doesn't become possible without the here and now. Don't get ahead of yourself. Trust your plan. Walk the plan. Be flexible when handling variables, and you will get there. It's called hard work because it is hard. If it were easy, everyone would do it. I believe you got value from today's podcast. Until I come your way again, be the best you.